Okay, today I'm going to show you all how to make apple brown Betty, but what we're going to use instead of just the apples, or we're going to mix some blueberries with it just because we have blueberries. And it's okay. It's a very simple recipe. It comes from Civil War times. The brown Betty is apple brown Betty. The brown part was for the color of the skin of a slave in that time. The Betty part comes from the British word for dessert. So my grandmother used to make this for me, and it was actually fun. So I got my kids to do it. So my daughter is going to show you the steps. The first thing you want to do is to have your parents cut the apples. Make sure you clean them and cut them. Toast the bread. So the bread should be a little darker than what a kid would normally use it. You want it so that it crumples. You're going to have sugar, cinnamon, butter, and I had some extra brown sugar. You can use either or. I've used both, so I'm going to use that up as well. I put a little water in it to make it moist. And if you want your dessert moist, you can add a little apple juice at the end, and we'll show you. So Lydia's going to go ahead and do the steps. Kids really like this. Crumple it up really small. Spread it all over the bottom. Okay, we'll do another slice. You might want to do two more just to make sure the bottom is coated with the bread. Okay, very good.
Where are you going? Who wants to know? We have training.
Very good. So the next thing you're going to add is a little bit of cinnamon, sugar, and butter. You want to coat the bottom. And I don't have a measurement because back in those days, as well as my grandmother, you just kind of guessed. So that's what we're going to do. So looks like Lydia's going to take, let's see, that's a tablespoon, and she's going to sprinkle it around. You can use either the pure cane sugar or brown sugar. Either one works. And you're going to add some butter. In this case, we have margarine. We have the Smart Choice. That's plenty. That should work. And you're going to sprinkle your fruit. Now, if you don't want your apples to change color, you can dip them in some lemon juice, or, just cut them fresh and put it on there. But that's okay. Okay, and then what you're going to do is repeat that process. And you're going to keep doing it until you use up all of the bread. We used to use this to use up the heels. So when kids don't eat the heels, they throw the heels back in the bag. Parents, just save those heels and you can toast them up and make the brown Betty. And it's actually very good with ice cream. And you can make a gluten-free option. I am going to do that next. I have gluten-free toast going. And I'll make one specifically for people who cannot have gluten. So you're going to repeat this process over and over until you use all of the bread, all of your fruit. And then I will post a picture of the final outcome. Have fun.